And we are back on Raiders franchise, season 21. In the last season, we ended up going 5-12. Yeah, it wasn't a great year. But we did do really good in the draft, in my opinion. The free agency was lackluster at best. Some bright news is Shaq Stuckey, our former tight end, is back. Well, not. He was always a former tight end. He was never a starter. But we ended up drafting in the first round. As you can see, Colton Brown is gone. He actually signed with the Chiefs, so we'll be seeing him twice a year. Ronald Hearns, we ended up drafting 6 overall. Big expectations for him in the preseason was horrible for Spencer Nails. He threw 0 touchdowns to 3 interceptions compared to Hearns 2 touchdowns to no interceptions. So, I mean, it was a no-brainer in my opinion who the starting quarterback was for. We actually had Nails start the preseason, but ultimately he didn't play well enough, so it's going to be backup for him. But here's the team. We bring back Gabe Cano. If you missed it last time, we didn't re-sign him, but we did decide to sign him back as he didn't go sign it for agency. He is going to be taking a reduced role. Unfortunately for him, he is going to be our wide receiver 4. But a good guy we can rely on nonetheless in case something like injuries come up. And then here's the defense. Pretty similar. Obviously, we no longer have Thaddeus Zimmerman. Luis Morales will be taking over for that. Or actually, excuse me, it's going to be Morris. P.A. Morris. I really like him. And yeah, here is what it's looking like. I am tempted to trade away Quandre Glenn because he is under contract for 2 years, I believe. Which we'll actually look to do right now because we drafted 2 cornerbacks who I think are going to be phenomenal. We have D'Angelo Traylor, who we might let walk after this season. And then we have Quan Childs and Jelani Pinkins. I'm really excited for both of them. We get a 4th round pick from the Bears, 4th round pick from the Commanders, which we might actually do because we do need another receiver. Yeah, Commanders, I like that. Let's go ahead and make that a deal. We are going to have to cut someone, unfortunately. Or no, we're not. Hello? We definitely have to cut someone. Oh, no, we don't because we traded one, we got one. Well, we're going to release Bass Knight anyway. And we're going to go ahead and sign their corner. Excuse me, that's my bad. I don't know why I brain farted there. I want to get another veteran, most definitely. We'll go after Dylan Malone. Nice scheme fit. And he can be that cornerback 5 for us. All right, but enough lollygagging. We might have to change our quarterback position. No, he is the starter. Okay, good. But here we go. Last thing I actually want to show you is just quickly our scouts. Here's what they are looking like. All right. First position, by the way, is the one. New offensive coordinator as well. Let's see if he's able to start the season off of a W. New coordinator, new quarterback. Unfortunately, put up 9 points in the loss. Cody Harrington is out for 5 to 9 weeks. We're going to go ahead and just be fine with that. Week 2 against the Cowboys, we are going to look because it will be updated after this. 24-20, we do unfortunately lose. Now we're going to go ahead and check 4 to 8 weeks. Okay, not really changing a whole lot. We are going to go ahead and place him on IR. We were hoping it would be not as severe, but Darrell Henry, our former guy, goes unsigned. We'll go ahead and just bring him back. Right, he's a great D tackle. No reason not to. But we are struggling out the gates. 0-2. Definitely turned it around, but unfortunately wasn't enough. Cody Harrington, of course, wants a contract, and he's not out there to fight for it. Teron Burrow and Tony Garcia both expecting contracts. I'll tell you what, one of you guys will definitely get one probably. It's just going to be a matter of who. All our D tackles want one apparently, which is very unfortunate. A lot of guys. We have 4 guys with a 5th-year option. Let's start. Emmett Dell, I definitely do want back. 3-year deal. He's interested. We're interested. That's going to be our first signing of the re-sign phase. 1 second. My cat needs to get in the litter box, and he's not big enough yet. So I have to manually put him in. Cody Harrington appears twice. He's just that important, I guess. Okay, there we go. The players I want back, though, I definitely want Dante Ford back. Or actually, do I? I need to take a look at our D tackle room. Because receiver is our number 1 need, D tackle is our number 2, according to my scouts. Okay, Ford is the number 1, but that's maybe not accurate. Okay, so ideally, we want to bring back Cody Harrington, because that X factor is just going to be too much to resist. And we do bring him back. I think we're going to probably be saying goodbye to Eric Douglas and looking to bring back Dante Ford. And we do bring him back on a 4-year deal, Dante Ford. Like I said, Tony Garcia, want to see how he plays. Teron Burrow, obviously, is the veteran. So there is obvious interest already there. Kyrie Buckner, I do think it's time for us to move on from, just lack of interest from both. Well, he's interested in us, but he's just not going to be getting playing time. Lyle Carlisle, our power back, we do bring him back on a 2-year deal. He doesn't get a lot of playing time, but I do really like him. Zach Humphrey is super cheap. We'll go 3 years, $9 million, average of 3 a year. Bring him back. And this is kind of where we start to stall out, because Dale Henry we're not going to bring back. I highly doubt we bring any of these guys back. Maybe the special teams core, but I do want to definitely wait and see how they do, because, always down to replace them. All right, but anyway, we do also have focus down to do, or set our prospects. Offensive tackle is weak, however, it is our least priority position of the 5, so that is okay. Defensive tackle, safety, interior offensive line, and then, oh yeah, we can't do receiver, that's right. All right, but we're going to go ahead and advance week. The fans are not happy with us. However, the rest of the team is, which is good. We just need to get a win on the board because once we can do that, I do think this team will be trending in the right direction. But until then, we might just be in a standstill. Week 4, we lose. Well, week 3, we lose. Can we win in week 4? We do. 21-13. Our first win comes against a divisional foe in the Broncos. One second. My cat keeps playing with the cords to my TV and consoles, and obviously that's not a good thing. Here, you have string. Play with that. I can't be mad at him, though. I mean, he doesn't know better. He's just a little guy. He's only been here for this day 4 that he's been here. But I think we're going to wait on everyone for now because if I'm being honest, Trailer, I don't think we're going to bring back Garcia or Burrow. I obviously talked about Ortega. I don't think I'm going to bring back because we have a guy waiting. Mateo Gonzalez is going to depend on play. Doug Rainey, it's probably going to depend on regression with him. Kendall Keenan, he might be a safe bet to bring back, especially if Mateo Gonzalez doesn't play well. Jared Haynes, I don't think we're going to bring back. Ty Tomlinson, I mean, for how cheap he is, definitely isn't a bad shout. We'll just offer him $1.5 million 1 year. Okay, he does not accept that. Cashmere, stop playing with the wires, please. All right, week 5 against the Browns. The Browns have been a very shaky team. They're also in the same boat as us, 1-3. One of us has to win, unless we tie, obviously, which is very unlikely, especially in simulation. But it's going to be them, of course. As Eric Guerrero goes down for 3 to 7 weeks, we're going to hope he's able to be back in time. And then week 6 against the Chargers. The Chargers have had our numbers the past few years. We're hoping we're able to break the curse. We put up 27. Teams are interested in Darrell Henry. I mean, honestly, sure. Okay, we can't trade him. We literally have too many draft picks. But hey, we'll go ahead and go through this week against the Ravens. Then we'll go ahead and check out the stats, which we lose 17-14. So we are a whopping 1-6. Ronald Hearns is not doing as good as he was in the preseason. Defense is doing pretty good. Points scored is lackluster. Tony Garcia is leading the team. Points allowed is 8th. I think our big issue is that we have the same receivers. Dom Belfort, 10 sacks in 7 games. Doug Rainey, 53 tackles, Trailer 45. Tackles for loss, I see 7 with Dante Ford. Great job. 3.5 sacks for Davidson, 3 for Ford. 2 interceptions, I see for Juan Felix. Kicking, 9 for 11. Punting, 50.7 average. Cashmere, stop playing. Cashmere, stop playing with those wires right now. So hopefully we're able to get a good receiver that is not a deep threat, I believe. 8 to 12 weeks for Dom Belfort. It's obvious replacing him on IR. Okay. There's like no good tackles in the trade market. However, I do see a good one in Ben Anderson down there. I assume that's his name. Brendan Anderson. Zach Durbin does fit our scheme fit, however. We'll go Zach Durbin. We need a guy. He is that guy, it looks like. Chiefs are doing amazing at 5-2. How good Garcia's playing, we're going to go ahead and just re-sign him. And we do lock him up, which unfortunately means for Teron Burrow, he will most likely be gone after this year. Which is not a bad thing, all right? Let him have an opportunity somewhere else where he might be able to succeed. Week 8 against the Chiefs. I was tempted to say let's watch this game. However, I think we're going to hold off and wait till our second meeting against them because we lose 14-7. The Bengals are really good. We lose again. Week 10 in the bye week. The good news is we can't lose the bye week. We are by far the worst team. We're only 4 games out, which is a good sign still, though. 20-0 we lose. Cody Harrington can be removed from IR, which we're going to do. We do have to cut a player. By Daryl Henry. Week 12 against the Commanders. If we lose, we're guaranteed a losing record, which we do, 38-24. We're going to go ahead and look at the stats now. 33rd in passing touchdowns. You're telling me some player who literally isn't a starter has more passing touchdowns than us. Ten sacks by Belfort, so at least that's improved. Doug Rainey almost had 100 tackles already. 8 tackles for loss for Dante Ford, 7 for Roger Davidson, 5.5 sacks for both Ford and Davidson. Once again, he was the only one with 2 interceptions. Our kicking has definitely struggled, taking a bit of a dip. We have focus players that we have to do. There are 2 round 1 receivers who we can hopefully grab. There's also a round 1 for 2 in Jadarius Dale. Hopefully they're good. I need to add well, maybe not Jadarius Dale because he is a deep threat. I need to quickly check out the positions we are expected to lose. Like right tackle is definitely going to be up there. I don't know why I scrolled this way. All right, we're also going to. We're not able to fire him, are we? Now we're stuck with him. Let's just get this season over and done with. We win! Oh my goodness, I didn't know that was possible. We're tied with the worst team out there. We're going to watch the Chiefs game because this episode is going by way too fast, and we want to see Colton Brown in action. 2-11, we have the worst record in our conference. Now, that does not mean we're tied with the Bears, so we're right now battling in a freeway between the Bears and the Jets for that worst pick. Can we defeat the almighty Chiefs, though? With our former guys, Colton Brown, they also signed Jose Delgado, our former linebacker. All right. 7-0 Chiefs. 14-0 Chiefs. 14-3. 17-3. 17-10. 24-10. 24-13. 31-13. I don't care about winning game. Please, just give me the ball back. We're not going to come back down 3 scores, but don't be a dick and not let me get the ball. Let me play a drive for our new quarterback.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Chiefs 34, Raiders 13.
Good return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Hearns. Let's see it. Although he just kind of forced to throw it away.
The quarterback on the scramble. Let's go. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. A gain of 6. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. The first down pass intended for number 87. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. The pass intended for number 24. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Not a good game. Yeah, I could just forget that game happened.
No packages.
Go on, Chip Landry should have one final game. You're 36 years old. Hey, we're guaranteed the first overall pick. Horrible season. We're gonna go ahead and check out the stats now. Sorry, someone's in my room currently. Oh, it's gonna be tough saying no to re-signing Doug Rainey. Kicking was abysmal. He's under contract for another year, but I hope he can turn it around. Packers and Ravens Super Bowl. See the Chiefs make it to divisional, beating the Chargers in the wild card. Both coordinators are gone. Did they both retire? Gabe Kanosh, Ducky Carl, Wall, both coordinators. That's fair. So we got to replace both of them. That should be fun. Here are all the players who retired.